we're out here at the Humboldt Redwood Company offices in Scotia. We're here to protest their really destructive management practices out in the forests. There's been a long history of resistance out on Rainbow Ridge to protect some of the last unentered old growth in the region. And recently, the reason we're here is because recently HRC went out and violently extracted peaceful protesters from their tree sits and from their nonviolent blockade. And so they have certainly escalated the situation. We're here to try and start a conversation with the company. We really want to find a resolution for the community to move on. And you know, this area is really precious. It's an ancient ecosystem that people have been fighting for 20 years. And HRC came in and they took over from Pacific Lumber in 2008. They made a lot of big promises to the community, saying that they were going to be good stewards of the land, saying that they were going to manage these forests sustainably. And so we are here to call them out on those lies. That's simply not true. HRC wants to go out. They want to log the biggest trees first. HRC is going out. They're dumping thousands of pounds of herbicides into these forests every year in the name of restoration. So we're here to expose that as well. You know, one of the big concerns, and we have a banner here and it says hack and squirt equals fire hazard, and HRC, MRC puts communities at risk. And one of the reasons that we're talking about this is because, you know, California, we're experiencing some of the worst fires that we've had in history. And a few years ago, Mendocino County, they passed a ballot initiative, Measure V, and that was led by the Mendocino fire chiefs, calling on these companies to stop using this practice called hack and squirt. And what this practice is they take axe, they chop into the cambium of these hardwood trees, and then they dump in it's like a proprietary blend of herbicides to effectively kill the tree standing. And it's really horrific to see. It's incredibly heartbreaking. And so they do this all in the name of restoration. The reason they do this is because they're trying to kill all these hardwoods, like all of the oaks, the tan oaks, the live oaks, the canyon live oaks, and the madrones. They're trying to kill these trees so that they can convert these diverse ecosystems into a tree farm. And so we're here to call them out on that. We're here to expose that that is not a sustainable practice. In Mendocino County alone, they have herbicided 70,000 acres of hardwood trees, and so that just puts us all at risk of fire danger. So we're here to call them out of that. We want them to stop those practices. And the area where people have been peacefully protesting out on Rainbow Ridge, that area last year they herbicided 170 acres of hardwoods, and that was an unentered pristine forest. So that was a diverse ecosystem that they are now trying to wipe out to plant a monocrop. And so we're here to expose what HRC really is. They claim to be sustainable, but what we're here to expose the reality is that they don't care about our communities. They do not care about sustainability. Their only interest is the bottom line. They're just here for profits, and they want to make money. They don't care about the workers. You know, these workers are going out there and they are also being exposed to toxic chemicals when they are forced to do this hack and squirt practice. So we are here to stand with the workers as well. We are in solidarity with them because they are also being poisoned through this practice. So we're just here to call out HRC and expose the lies that they're promoting. And we're here, we want to have a conversation. So we want a resolution on the Rainbow Ridge THPs. We want them to cancel all those Rainbow Ridge THPs, and that's why we're here. So people can follow us on Save the Mattolle'S Ancient Forest on Facebook. And we also, there's also a lot of other ways to get involved, and we'd love to have more people out here. So we're going to be doing a week of action. So we're going to be organizing a lot of fun, silly, but important actions this week to try and expose this issue, because we think it's a really important issue. And the last thing I want to say is, in the age of climate change, I think it's really important that we talk about how these companies use the word sustainable, but they're not really thinking in the long term. And so right now they are going out there and they're destroying these forests. These are the lungs of the planet. We really need these forests to continue to stay standing if we have any hope for a livable planet. So that's why we're here. And yeah.
That's part of the reason why I'm here. The other part of the reason is because they already got 97% of the old growth. They don't need no more. I understand that my house is wood and wood is needed for toilet paper and everything, but you don't need old growth to do that.